Crew manifest missing. Limited data available. I do not know who will be reading this message. I do not know if anything will survive, but I must die as I lived. I will record it all, even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed, and the Sentinels did not seem so much a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we thought. We had been forgiven. We were wrong. They struck as one, an attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. With the fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes. Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end, to their credit. They concealed me within their flotilla as they headed towards the center. Log integrity compromised. Patching. They are coming now. The screams of my friends resonate in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them what we already know, all of us. We are not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in another universe. 10 just like me, 1,000, 1,000,000. We are not alone. Just every soul, for every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived, we existed. No matter the horror of the end, they are at my door. Error. Unexpected log termination. I escaped, traveler. I escaped. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting, terrible smiles within the dark. And the next I was here, well, wherever here is. This new world has a sun, has life. It's beautiful. But I think anything would be beautiful after the months I spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now, though. We'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring the star chart to a nearby station, I'm sure we'll find each other soon. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know that they died, that I made a choice to bind their soul within a simulated solar system. But I had to tell them the world is not real. Even if I saved them from death, I took their dreams away from them. They are limited to a single system and will never meet a kindred soul. I tell Artemis everything from the moment I discovered their grave to the final upload of their soul to the simulated solar system. Artemis thinks I am joking at first. I will never forget how their smile falters. After a few more questions, they tell me they need some time to think about what I said. What did you find out there? Tell me everything. I tell Noel of the freighter and its recordings, how it spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveler and a single Korvax entity. I chose my words with care. You think I do not know who that Korvax entity is? Do not be so naive, traveler. Do you think anything you have read is a surprise to me? but I had to be sure of what I suspected. I know it now. The Atlas is with you. You could not see these things if you did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within our universe, dimensions where things happen differently, but there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. The Sentinels move between dimensions at will. They served the Atlas once. They were guardians of reality, defenders of civilization. They hunted for errors within the universe, preventing destruction and loss of life. The annihilation recorded in that log, well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do that kind of thing. I have been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know, had you seen the things that I have seen. It was the travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed, paradise was lost. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between universes, they grow thin. Nada knows this, but they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Viking cartographer and speak with them. I will translate. As the warrior begins their bark, I feel a strange frequency vibrate through my skull. I see a flash of Null's glowing orb behind my eyes. Suddenly, the Viking's words ring clear in my ears. Pathetic interloper, prying into Viking secrets, cowardly spy, I should kill. But traveler must be aided. Such is command of Herc. Prove yourself, interloper. Retrieve the words of Herc. Ascend in Viking glory. Then you shall have your words. I will reveal only this. Location of Herc's command is marked for you. Commune with their words. The noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted. So it is decreed. The will of Herc commands it. The Vikings shall honor the judgment and the beliefs of the ancients. Ancient knowledge passed down through the generations of Viking warriors spills from the marker stone, filtering into my mind like a forgotten memory. I begin to speak, and my voice is seized by an unknown power. I roar, taking myself by surprise. None hamper the path towards Darg as the Sentinels. They must be destroyed. Their time will be ended. So has it been written, so shall it come to be. This is the Vikings swear. This the Vikings swear. I call out once more, my throat harsh and gasping, the sound guttural. The words spill forth, summoned by the power of the monolith. The Book of Herc speaks of the rise of the travelers. They shall ascend, delving into boundless void. The Vikings shall not impede their ascent, for the traveler must prevail. So decrees the word of Herc. As the words fade, their lines still resonate with my vision. I find myself in possession of an ancient tome. No wish for me to visit the Viking and learn what I could of the Atlas, the creator of all universes, the Sentinels, rebellious hunters of anomalies, and the travelers who committed some unforgivable act long ago. You have communed with Herc. You are a worthy interloper. Make your request. Be bold. The travelers must be aided. The travelers must prevail. They repeat their words as if they had not heard me. Do not speak that name. Only pathetic beings worship Liar Atlas. Enemy, enemy, destroyer of worlds, servant of Liar Atlas. Any being that claims to be a god is not one interloper. Progenitor Herc knew this well. Battle Brother Null did not. They died for a false dream. The Viking tells me of their history, of wars with Gek, Korvac slaves, and tyrannous empires. The Viking suggests that if the Atlas is a god, that it is insane. I am about to leave when I notice something on the Viking's terminal. 2 digits blinking endlessly. They feel familiar. What? Interloper. What face are? The Viking is visibly pained by my mention of the number, staring at their terminal as if they have seen it for the first time. Their words slur a strange sound, entering every sentence. Once again, I sense Null's presence. If the Korvax feels it too, they do not show it. They begin to speak, the words clear and bright, processed by my unseen companion. The arrival of Traveler is anticipated, but you are not ready yet. We must know that you are the one we seek. There is an anomaly, a glitch. It is guarded by holes through which the convergence cannot see. Move through space, retrieve that which cannot be retrieved. I had a dream last night. You were in it. No, I don't think I am. I dreamt I finally met you in Apollo. I dreamt that we flew together through the skies, that I was no longer alone. I found parts on this fabricated planet. Did you leave them here for me? Do you feel sorry for me? It doesn't matter, I suppose. I'm going to build a ship. You gave me a whole solar system. I'm going to see what's out there. Artemis leaves. I do not know if I did the right thing, telling them about the simulation. But for now, my path is clear. I must seek out the Korvax. I must continue my quest for knowledge.